So my name is Agnes Kalibata. I'm the president of AGRA. We are here because we work with the county government here. We work with the governor and his team here to support the development of the agriculture sector and to ensure there's food security is happening in this area in support of the president's program, the Big Four. So here, specifically what we are doing is we are taking advantage of a very well-established private sector system and just providing extension so that farmers can understand the difference between good varieties, good agronomic practices, so that they can be able to get good yields. And I must say, farmers like her are already telling us that for an investment of about 1,000 shillings, they're getting a return on about 10,000, so which is really great. Just think about the fact that with very good extension, which is what they haven't been having, and with very good seeds and fertilizers that they are getting from the companies that work here already, we are able to really have this type of yield. So the idea is, let's support the extension system. We started with this county, but we hope that this is something we can do across the board. We can reach as many counties that have the opportunity to have surplus in agriculture, so that they use agriculture to reduce poverty, to improve food security. So that's our plan. We work with all the counties that are interested, work with the Ministry of Agriculture to ensure that we support the counties that are interested to move their food security forward and to move poverty reduction forward. The impact would better be told by these farmers, but for me the biggest impact is when a farmer tells you she's going to get 10,000 shillings where she invested 1,000. That's all the impact I'm looking for in an area of 20 by 20 meters. That's more than we hope for, because that this farmer I was just talking to, she's able to send her kids to school, she's able to buy the things she needs. That's what agriculture is supposed to do, when it produces enough for food and when it gives people an opportunity to send their children to school and be able to deal with their health care without having to worry that government will come whenever. So that's why we build the agricultural sector, so that it can provide the base for development. And that's, when you look at what these farmers are doing, that's exactly what we are hoping for. Give them the opportunity through existing means. The means are already there. Good seeds are already there. Good fertilizers that don't destroy the soil, that are used on a very small, that where very little does so much for you, are already there. So the private sector is already there. So what was missing here, like I said earlier, is the extension bit. And that's what we are bringing on top of that. And you can see that farmers are very excited. And they already, all the farmers I've talked to went ahead, after they tested the varieties, they went ahead and bought the seeds themselves. So, which is great. That's the impact we are looking for. Our job is to ensure that farmers have the means they need. First of all, being able to have the ability to buy the seed you want within 4 kilometers of where you live. You don't have to go to town to buy seed. Being able to find the right type of fertilizers that you need in your village, that it doesn't destroy the soil but helps improve your yield. And here the beauty of this place is there's a complex and complete system, because they have cows, they have vegetables, and they have chicken, and all these things are working together. Most of this they love because they're going to feed it to their cows. And then the manure from the cows is fed to the maize. So it makes them it also helps them to reduce the amount of fertilizers that they would need, but also the amount of money they would spend on these things. So that's why their investments, when you look at it in totality, they're actually making good money. And what was missing, the only missing link here, was actually extension. So I hope that once we take this extension to many other counties, we can actually deal with the problem.